Okay, y'all. We had a little trouble getting on this morning, but we're on. This is going to be another day for a slow-mo workout. Now, you don't even want to think about, walking to get warmed up because you're already warm, right? But that's the beauty of a slow-mo workout. So, do some steps forward and back. Just let your ankle start to work. See what I'm doing? I'm taking a step, I'm rolling to the toe, taking a step and pulling the toe up. Taking a step, rolling into the toe, taking a step, pulling the toe up. Then I go to the other leg. I step forward, roll the back leg, and then back and pull the toe up. This one little correction, or not correction, but modification in your warm-up is a big deal. Why? Because when it gets really warm and you don't feel like moving much, guess what starts to swell? Yeah, your ankles, your lower limbs. So I'm showing you what to do on a hot day workout. You see what I'm doing? I'm swinging. One is my swing leg, but the leg that's left, you have to rotate. See, I'm pushing into my toes right now. When I step back, I'm pulling the toes up. I'm hinging forward. I'm not only hinging forward with my hip, I'm pulling my chin in, okay? Take a big deep breath. Do it a couple more times, and when you roll to the toe, push a little bit, just a little bit. Then you swing back, you drop your chin, you take a big breath, and when you do this kind of a toe pull, look at your other foot. A lot of times when we're doing this walkthrough like this in a slow-mo fashion, sometimes when you step back, because we're in a split stance, guess what I see happening? People will, this is the swing leg. When you step back, you inadvertently turn the toe out. Now we'll do that, but not right now. And we're not doing a lot of fast movements. We're just moving into very crucial positions for your foot, ankle, your lower leg. Okay, so you may not feel like walking around, swinging your arms and all that because you're so hot. So even if you have air conditioning, you're hot. That's the way you have to modify on those days because of the heat and the barometer, the humidity. Then I'm going to just step right here. I'm going to step out. I'm going to step out. See what I'm doing? See what I'm doing? Yeah. So when I step out, okay, I'm going to push my hips forward. I have one toe straight. I have one toe turning. I'm going to push with soft knees. Then I'm going to come back. So what am I giving you? I'm giving you a formula to not have your ankles swell and your feet swell. And you can do this, like if you're on a trip and your feet have swollen, this kind of a step through a rotation, step through rotation is very, very, very beneficial. And it's not a hard thing. So now I'm going to start with the upper body. Now my thumbs point back. I'm still doing my hip hinge. I'm still pulling the toe up until I feel the tibialis anterior contraction. But now I'm adding a compound move. I'm pulling the thumbs back. Take a breath, then walk in place a little bit, and then step through on the other leg. See this? This is my swing leg now. So I'm stepping back, my thumbs are back, my shoulders are down, I'm breathing through my nose, pull the toe up. Then swing that leg and push on those toes. Okay, dropping the shoulders, pulling the thumbs back. Take a breath. This would be one of those times when I was trying to show Kay some rack type moves. This, you're putting yourself kind of in a rack. You're trying to get your traction going. See this? See this? I'm pushing, pulling. I'm coming back. I'm pushing down on that toe in the back. I'm pulling my thumbs back, dropping my shoulders, breathing deep in through my nose, and then here goes the hip hinge, and I'm pulling this, really pulling it until I feel the contraction in your tibialis anterior. Here's what I've noticed on me. In doing this, one leg and then the other, the contraction on this leg, this is my knee replacement, feels very different than the contraction here, okay? And just do it a couple of times. If you've had knees replaced, just go to your heel and pull that toe back. You're gonna have to do a little modification to really feel that contraction in the tibialis anterior. Why am I hammering on this so much? Because one of the biggest reasons for tripping and falling is not pulling your toe up, dragging your toe. So this kind of a thing is really helpful. It's a hot, humid day. You don't feel like doing tons of wiring up moves and that type of thing because you're warm. Get your fan on you. That's very helpful. Then go through these types of little movements through the ankles, through the feet. I could do some of these seated. See what I'm doing? I'm turning, I'm pushing. Now on me, on this hip right here, this is not my hip replace. This is my hip replace. But when I turn and I'm pushing, boy, do I feel that in those. So I got examined to make sure I wasn't bone on bone. I'm not. This is an arthritis type thing. When you have arthritis, you get very tight in your joints. So you have to move carefully, but you have to move. Okay, so what do I have set up here? I have my step. You could simply have this, okay? This is our balance pad. I have this. I could just use my balance pad because I want to step, and I want to step, and I want to press, and I have my hands on a counter that doesn't move. Yes, I'm going up 8 inches. You're going to go up 2 inches unless you have this kind of a little step in your exercise area. This is very beneficial for hot weather work loading, for lower body strength work, okay? If I wanted to, I can put my vest on right now, okay? In fact, I may do it in just a second. So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna step, and the trailing leg is not gonna do tons of repetition. It is gonna do effort. So when I press back, this leg right here after stepping up, and you could do the same thing. I could do this right here. I step and I lift back, okay? Number one, that activates my gluteal, which in turn activates the whole lower back and the hamstring. Very important. But we're not going at it hot and heavy this morning, okay? I'm gonna step on my stool. You step on your balance pad. The trailing leg now lifts. See that? The toe heads forward. Then I come down, take a big deep breath, and I just lower as far as I can. I don't do this fast, but I go down as deep as I can go. Now, it's the same thing that would happen with this. And the reason I keep doing this is because I know some of you don't have a step stool like this that's stable. So you can do this. So I'm going to step up. I'm going to trail the leg. Then I'm going to drop down and I'm going to go as low as I can until I feel the firing going on right here. And then I come back. My back remains extended the whole time. Take a big deep breath. I'm going to step onto that little pad, tight tummy, drop my shoulders. My counter is here if I need it. As my safety net, the trailing leg down, you contract your gluteal, drop your shoulders, breath, and you lift. And you hang out here for a second. This knee is soft. This is really squeezing in the gluteal. Then I put the toe down and I sink. And I sink as far as I possibly can, keeping my back extended. Then I stop down as low as I can and I hold it here for just a few seconds. Then I come back. You have just woke up and started to load some crucial muscles in your lower body, okay? So I'm gonna go here again. I'm gonna go here. So I use this if I need to because I wanna keep my toe headed forward. As I lift, don't bend the knee. You should feel this here, you should feel this here, and you should feel this here in a good way. Then I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna sink, 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 sink. I'm gonna sink as far as I can until I'm really feeling this in my legs, my gluteal. You should not feel this in a bad way at all in your back, okay? Take a breath, one more. So we did about 2 or 3 on one leg, 2 or 3 on the other leg, okay? So again, step up into your balance pad, or I use this a lot on these kind of days because I want to get those muscles firing without producing a lot of breathless heat, okay? So big breath, keep my knees soft. I'm going to really pull that heel, lead with that heel, hold it, take breaths, hold it, take breaths. Use just your fingers if you're holding on to something. And now get ready, we're going to sink. We're going to drop down, and then we're going to drop down as low as we can go. Take a big breath, take a big breath, take a big breath. Everything's firing, and then come back up and come back in. So that's a really good way to start waking up all those lower body muscles and your back specifically. Okay, I am not going to use my pad on the chair to begin with because we're going to do a lot of hip work and we need to be able to move, okay? So I'm going to use kind of starting into the medium range, okay? You can pick up a 6, you can pick up a 5, you could pick up a 6 or a 5 would be perfect. This right here that I've got is 9. So whatever you have that says to you, okay, this is heavier than light, but it's not really heavy, it's medium. That's what I'm wanting you to do. Okay, so here I am. I'm gonna put those right here beside me, right here. Okay. Take big deep breath. We're gonna load the upper body carefully. Okay. I'm gonna just come to the edge here, open my feet out, pull my toes up again, because one of my biggest deals, whenever that it's weather like this, and you start limiting your motion around the house, guess what swells? Ankles. Yeah, because a lot of times that ankle swelling, now if you've had an injury, of course, yeah, that's what from the injury, but you've got to move your muscles to get the fluid moving around, okay? The muscles are the only vehicle to help squeeze the blood around, to get your ankles to quit being so swollen. So here I am, put my hands right here on the edge, drop my shoulders, drop my chin, take a big deep breath, step out, and then I'm just gonna sneak one cheek off at a time, drop my shoulders again, take a big breath. I don't wanna do a huge effort, I just wanna see if I can handle my body weight right here. See that? Just wanna hang out here for a bit, just like this. Take a big deep breath, take a big deep breath, hold on. Take a big deep breath, take a big deep breath, hang on, and then slip back into the chair. Then you come forward, 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 and you go tap, tap, tap. Here's the deal. When you go from the move that I just did to forward, do not round your back, okay? So you're gonna step wide here. You're gonna shine your tail lights. That's gonna help you not round your back. Then you're gonna go down as far as you can, as your hips will allow you. Take a big deep breath. You're gonna go tap, 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 tap. And then you come back up without rounding your back, okay? Then I'm gonna step to the side and I'm gonna do a chair version of the 90-90, okay? Take a big deep breath. And a lot of this, a lot of stuff with even loading could be done in the floor. So if you wanted to go to get in the floor and do this 90-90, that would be great. I'm doing it in a chair because I know that a lot of you are just trying to hang on and you want to just move today, and you're not going to be doing a Herculean effort. So I'm trying to make it as accessible as possible. I don't want to say the word easy because my purpose is not to be easy, but I want it to be doable. How's that? So see, I'm like this. I'm trying to open up the hip. I'm trying to open up your backs. Okay, drop your shoulders. So right now, go forward and then open at the hip while you keep this knee down. Okay, because I want to open this area. That in and of itself is going to give you great relief in your back. Okay, so I'm going to turn. I'm going to point the knee down. I'm going to go forward, and then I'm going to open back. Okay, take big breaths through your nose. You can reach over to your chair. Take big breath, big breath, big breath. Then you come back. Then you come forward in a hip hinge. Come forward in a hip hinge. And you push. You push against one leg or the other. I don't care which. I'm pushing against this so I can face you. And I feel that groin really opening right there. Then I come up and I switch. I drop my shoulders and I push so that groin really gets going. I'm doing everything that I need to do to work out with somebody that has joints replaced, okay? Has all kinds of issues that some of you have, all right? You gotta move. So that's what I'm trying to get you to do right now on a very, very hot day. And I'm telling you, I'm a great respect of exercise and a very great respect for what heat can do and what it can and can't do. And it can really make your heart really overload. That's why so many people have heart problems when it's super cold or when it's super hot. So take those precautions. I have a fan on overhead. I'm moving through carefully some slow-mo type moves to load those joints, okay? So once I come into this range now and I've opened my hips from going from 90-90, then I come to here, then guess what I want to do? You can either grab your ankles, you know, that's fine. Grab your ankles or put your hands right here. I'm giving you modifications because guess what? We're going to release our butt off the chair. So if you need to do it here, That is a technique. Remember it. Don't sit here and say, okay, I have to do this funny little gyration here to get myself up off the chair. You do not, and you don't have to have your grandkids come pull grandmama or granddad out of the chair. Put your hands here if you need to. Put your elbows here if you need to. What I'm trying to get you to do is get to where you can grab your ankles over the floor. Some of you are not there. If you're not there, then put your elbows here. Put your hands here and release. See that? And then come back down. So why am I not standing all the way up? Because I'm trying to get you to load appreciably crucial muscles around crucial joints without overheating, okay? That's why. Because if I put my hands here or my elbows here, I drop my shoulders, take a breath, I push into my feet, especially my heels, I tighten my tummy, take another breath, and I go butt up, and I hang into here. I am loading those very crucial joints. I'll go from here to here, and I won't go fast. Take a breath. We're so used to doing everything fast to get done with it. Don't do that. Take a breath. Just come into a little frog squat, and then come back. Little frog squat, and come back. Take a breath. Keep your knees open. Don't let them cave. Drop your shoulders. Breath. Go into a frog squat. Come back. Into a frog squat. Come back and sit. Should have felt that here. I want you to feel that feeling pretty much at least 3 times a week, but pretty much, you know, I would love you to do it every day, but 3 times a week for sure. My guess is when you go to get up out of a chair, you don't do it that way. I know it. Okay, take a breath. Now I'm going to pick my weights up. So I've gone into the move for waking up our lower legs. I mean, our lower leg, our feet, our quad, our back. Now we're going to come on up. So we know very well how to hip hinge, correct? I have a medium weight, a beginning medium weight. It could be a light weight. Heck, it could be no weight, and you'd be far ahead. When you're having an issue, I don't care if it's a sciatica problem, I don't care if it's a shoulder problem, if it's something, you know, even like a mild cold or a sinus, you're just like, oh, poor me, I don't want to do nothing. But you see, if we do that too many days in a row, you get way behind and lose too much muscle. That's the point. So use no weight. Open back and then come back. See that? I have a medium weight here and a medium weight here. Now I'm going to bring them right here. And I'm going to open. I'm going to drop my chin. I'm going to take a breath. Then I'm going to come back. Okay? So I'm going to open. If you want to open more, just push yourself to the front of the chair. Then you come here. Okay, open. You are loading core. Yeah, I could do tons of other moves, but it would really get you really, really warm. Okay, so I want to load. Take a breath. I want to keep my postural line up. So I'm right here. I'm loading those arms. I'm loading the hands. I'm loading my core. Take a breath. Right here. Exhale. Take a breath. Exhale. Take a breath. Exhale. Take a breath. Exhale. Hold it right here. Then go tap and lift. Tap and lift. Don't release your stomach. Keep it tight. Breath. Drop your shoulders. Breath. Drop your shoulders. Breath. Drop your shoulders. Breath. And bring the weights down. And put them on the floor. Come right back to your seat. Right here. Okay. Scoot your little butt right to the edge of the chair. I know it. Step out. Okay. Drop your shoulders. Take a big deep breath through your nose. Yeah, you can exhale through the mouth if you ever feel like you're creating an air hunger or a deficit, get the air in there. But don't hold your breath. That's my whole point. It takes some retraining, but you can do it. Okay, take a breath again. Drop your shoulders. Yes. Get ready. We're gonna take the butt off the chair. Don't worry about lifting it. Just bring the butt down. Then lift it. See that? Bring the butt down. Then lift it. Okay? Take a big breath. Keep your elbows a little bit soft. And come back up. Okay, so squeeze your gluteals right here. Squeeze them. Okay, they can come down. Drop your shoulders. Go down, go down, go down. Stay right here. Breathe. 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 Then come back. Okay? So you should feel just a little trembling in those back arms. See? So it's right here, right here, right here, right here. Come up, 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 up. Take a breath and then sit. Okay? So you might have been able to do one of them and then you needed to take a break. That's okay. You can do that. Okay? Big breath. Again. We're going to hip hinge. Okay? Come right down here. I'm going to grab my medium weights. Drop my shoulders. Get my feet in position because we're going to stand. Okay? So I'm going to push into the heels. I'm going to come right here. And I'm going to come right here. Okay? So I'm up to a count of 2. I'm down to a count of 4. So I'm going to come, bring those weights right here, and come down to a count of 4. Make sure my chair is behind me. Hold it, then sit, then come back up, and go 1, 2. Okay? Take a big deep breath. Don't immediately go back down. You don't have to do that yet. Get your bearings. Take a big deep breath. Okay? Then bring those weights to the center. Drop your shoulders. Now start going into the heels. And really keep your back extended. You're going to come right into this down position. I'm not sitting, but I feel the chair on the back part of my legs. I'm going to hold down here. I'm going to hold down here. I'm going to hold down here. Then I'm going to come back up. Squeeze your butt. Okay? Take a breath. Take a moment. Here we go. Come right to the center again. You push the butt back. Go into your heels. Do not round your back. Go into the heels. You're down to the count. Hold on. Hold on. Breath. 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 Stay into your heels. Stay into your heels. Don't drift forward. Stay into the heels. Breath. And sit. And sit. You should have felt yourself firing right here. That's what I want. That's what I want. Okay. Big breath. Last little body weight move here. So I'm going to scoot my butt to the end. And literally, you could do this anywhere. Seriously. Just act like you dropped something on the floor here. You got to go down and get it. Okay. When you start to come off the chair, make sure your knees don't come in. Okay. Now we're going to do some squeezing today on that pillow, but right now I don't want the knees to come in. Okay. Drop your shoulders, heels down. Now take one little butt cheek off the chair and then the other butt cheek off. See, the reason I want you to do this is because too many people stop right here and they just jerk their hips up. So I don't want you to do that. I want you to really load your whole upper body. Then you use your leg muscles to lift the hips. Okay? So again, we're crawling off the platform. When we're ready to go off the platform, we drop our shoulders, take a big breath, take a big breath. Get your legs set, your heels are down, rib cage up. Take one little butt cheek off, then the other one off, drop, Stay down there, stay down there, stay down there. Take a breath, take a breath, take a breath. Okay, now push through the legs. There you go. Bring it right to there. Now squeeze the gluteals. Take a big deep breath, big deep breath, big deep breath. Then you come back down, and then you slip back into the chair, okay? So you've loaded your whole upper body just by that one move, doing it in that way. And you've gotten a lot more mobility through the hip and the back just by doing it, okay? Okay, one last move down here at this level, okay? We're gonna come here, grab my medium weights. I'm just grabbing medium weights. We're gonna do a series of holding on this. This is gonna be the back arm muscle. A little bit of back deltoid. This is your deltoid, right back here, back here. But this is also loading your vertebrae muscles, the vertebrae that go up and down, that help your vertebrae move, your back extensors. Okay, so I'm right down here. I'm gonna take a breath. I'm gonna bring the weights right up to my knee, right here. And I want my shoulders to be squeezing in. Okay, then I'm gonna act like I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna open my shoulders, okay? Then I'm gonna bring them back up and I'm gonna drop my shoulders and squeeze the shoulder blades together. I'm gonna hang out here while they're in like this. I'm gonna keep my chin tucked. I'm gonna push those weights back. And I'm gonna open my arm and contract that back arm, those 3 back arm muscles. See? I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit. Then I'm gonna bring it back. Take a breath. Exhale, drop your shoulders. Do a little tiny flick. It's a little tiny bend in the elbow. And it's a flick right behind. Take a breath. 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 And then come back up. Yeah, I didn't put them down. I just come right back up. Okay? Woo! Bring that one hand right here. Touch the front of your shoulder right here. See that? Okay. Now I want you to experiment with me. I want you to stay in this kind of a hip position. What I mean by that is this is about a 90-degree angle. Okay? I can close it. And now I'm going into a much more closed angle, more like 70 degrees, or I can open it. I can go to 100, then to 110. I can't quite get it 180, but you get the idea, all right? So just by closing and opening the angle, we're going to have a big chance to put good load on our pectorals. That's our chest muscles, the front part of our shoulder, our arms, and all of it, if you're using a free weight, is aimed at grip strength. So that's a good thing. Okay, so I'm going to stay at about a 90 degrees. I'm going to go to about 110 or 20 degree open at the hip. I'm going to drop my shoulders, drop my chin, take a breath. I'm going to bring that the dumbbell, the free weights, right here to the front of the shoulder. See that? And I'm at about 100 and maybe 20 degree open. Then I'm going to arc, and I'm going to come right to here and release. Then I'm going to open, breath, bring it back. This is slow-mo, y'all. So you're breathing, you're hanging on, hanging on. And bring it back down. Take a breath, open. So I know that with my little shoulder, my little delicate shoulder here, this is the shoulder I landed on in the road after getting hit. I was a pedestrian, and I have to work on it, okay? And I can feel it. So I can either adjust my weights, do it with no weights, or lighten the weights, or just be careful with the move, okay? If don't push it over the edge. So I'm going to open back again. Okay, breath, release, bring them up right here. Then I'm gonna go down like a hammer, right there. Bring it back up. Take a breath, open, down like a hammer. So that's aimed right at my core. That's aimed right at my whole shoulder girdle, okay? Take a breath, exhale, big breath, and hammer it down, right there. Drop your shoulders, pull back. Stay open, keep your hip open, and come back, okay? So this is core work. This is chest. This is shoulder. This is bicep. This is forearm. Breath. Pull, open, breathe, 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 breathe. Back down, hammer down. And then put them down. Okay? Shake your hands, shake your hands. Okay, now we're gonna get up. Just 1, 2 up. Gonna come around here. Gonna grab my little balance pad. Balance pad are one of the best ways to get a good wake up of all your walking muscles, your balance muscles. Without creating overheating situation. Okay, so I'm going to turn my chair around. Now, I could do this at a wall, put my hand on a wall. I could do it up here, put my hand on a counter. You get the idea. On a door, make sure somebody doesn't open it. All right, I'm going to come back here. Okay, and I'm going to just press down on my chair, and I'm going to bring my knee to the chair, and then I'm going to bring my knee up to the top of the chair. Okay, stay with me. Stay with me. You see what I just did? Number 1, I am on an unstable surface. I'm above the ground 2 inches. That's that balance pad. Okay, I'm going to do a full hip move. And we're going to do some other moves when we're in this particular exercise. So stay with me. Because one of the big deals in exercising when the barometer is way up there and the heat index is way up there and humidity and everything is you swell. Some of the reasons you swell is because you don't want to move. That's one of the reasons, not every reason. Anyway, so I'm back here. I use this lightly. I'm going to come here. My shoulders go down. The minute my hands touch here, my shoulders go down. The minute. Should have turned that off. Here we go. So I'm back here. I'm going to come right here. Okay, right here. Then I'm going to bring the knee all the way up. My knee that is holding me is not locked. Don't lock the knee. Okay, hold it right there. Lightly touch the chair. Bring it right up here and you're holding. You're holding. Open your toes. Open your toes. Open your toes. Open your toes. Then you're going to bring it down and swing all the way back and go into the heel. Drop your shoulders. Take a breath. I'm not doing this fast. We're holding. We've got a kickstand here or a safety net. Drop your shoulders, take a breath. Now press into that front leg. Bring the leg all the way up to the knee first. And then, half to 90 degrees. And then I want you to go way up into, I hope your chair is such that you can really bring that knee up there. And now you're going to hold it here. You're just going to tap that toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and put it down. 8. So it's a full motion. So I did that twice. Now we got the other leg to do, but before I do that, I'm going to come right here and I'm going to just pull open my hip. Yeah, just open it, bring it up. This is my hip replace side. I'm standing on my knee replace side. So I kind of know your pathway. Okay. A, doing that simple move, it's not quite a simple move, but I'm trying to make it as uncomplicated as possible. A, I had to hold my whole body weight on one leg. That's a valuable move. Okay, that's number one. I had to check my posture. I had to make sure I wasn't hunching. I had to make sure I wasn't screwing around with my back. I have to keep my knees soft. So it's a lot of stuff, okay? Drop your shoulders. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna bring the knee to 90 degrees, so it's right here, and then you're gonna go up to the top of the chair. To the top of the chair. Do not round your back. Keep your knees soft. So you're right up here. You're right up here. The toe is pointing to the chair. Your knee is up above the chair. You're gonna hang on, and then you're gonna come all the way open. You're gonna sink and go to your heel in that one big smooth motion that you have control of. So keep this knee soft, drop your shoulders, tighten your tummy. Here we go. I'm gonna come up to 90 degree first. Then I'm gonna tighten in my tummy and bring it up high as I can without rounding my back. Take a breath, swing it down, 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 down. Come down, down, down to the heel, all the way down. Take a big deep breath. Just push through the heel there. Push through the heel. Push through the heel. If it's still tight, just hang on. Bend your knee a little bit and press it down. Bend your knee a little bit. See if it's really painful. That's a way of your body protecting yourself. So give a little break. See, bend the knee and then come back. That will coax it into that greater flexibility that you're wanting, because if you have too tight a heel cords, well, that goes all the way up the chain and causes problems. Okay, come back into the standing pad. Then you're going to bring the knee up and you're going to open. So now this is my hip replace side. So what I don't want to do is lock my knee. I want to use the muscles around my knee and around my hip. So don't lock it. So you bring the leg up, soften the knee, open as far as you feel you can. Take a big deep breath. Keep your knee soft. Keep it at a 90 degree. Take a big deep breath. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Keep that knee up there. Open it, open it, open it. And then come back down and come back down. Yay. So you can really use balance pads to your benefit on very hot, humid days. If you want to engage muscles around your joints, it's a big deal. So I'm going to take my hands back here. I'm going to take a wider stance. And I'm just going to act like I'm going to do a broad jump. So I'm going to come down, around, and up. I'm going to come down, around, and all the way around. So I'm going to do a full body swing. So right there, I would be jumping, okay, if I were going to do a broad jump. So let me do it sideways. So my hands are back here. I'm going to soften my knees. I'm going to bring my hands. I'm going to come up. And see, right there is where we would jump. But we're not jumping. We're doing a big full body load swing. Then I'm going to bring those elbows down right here. Keep the palms open. Big deep breath. Bring the elbows right down here into a W. Then I'm going to go straight from there into a big Y with my thumbs headed back. So as I'm doing my Y, I don't want to lock my knees. So soften up those knees and push the thumbs back. Open, drop your shoulders. Breath, breath, breath. Bring it down. Shake out, shake out, shake out. Pendulum, 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 pendulum. Okay? Little split stance and pendulum. Yeah, split stance. Whole point of this workout is to help you, A, feel better, loading some crucial joints, loading some crucial muscles around the joints, and moving fluid around your circulation system. And just remember, if your legs start swelling in this kind of weather, ask yourself, well, let's see, when's the last time I really moved a little bit? You get the point. Oh, anyway, I didn't do tons of heavy lifting. I used my body weight, and I wanted to get my joints woke up. So that's what I hope that it helped you do today. And here's the deal. You don't have to win a race on these very hot and humid days, but you do have to move. That was the goal of today. Ha ha ha. Stop recording. Bye.